Ma io non ce la faccio. Io ti voglio troppo bene.
Pure io ti voglio bene, ma non come dici tu.
C'è un solo modo per volersi bene.
This story takes place on a rural island in the 19th century. It's a touching and exciting love story between two women that keeps you guessing the whole time. Angela and Sara are two young girls joyfully exploring their breathtaking Mediterranean island. Their friendship with Tomasso and Ventura remains strong, even with the social class differences that separate them. Angela, the daughter of the quarry foreman, the island's only thriving industry, shares a bond with Sara, who is expected to serve the wealthy baron that owns the entire area. Not everything is perfect in this little piece of paradise because Angela's father turns out to be a really angry and mean person who hurts others. He really dislikes that Angela is a girl because he thinks she can't help with the family business, so he punishes her for even the smallest mistakes. In the beginning, we see how things are between the defiant Angela, her hurt mother, her religious aunt, and her cruel father. Angela felt shattered when Sara had to depart the island with her family and the Baron. Even after 15 years, now that she's all grown up, Angela continues to hold on to hope, waiting for Sara's return. Sara is back from her time on the mainland, and it's clear that Angela has been eagerly anticipating her return, counting down the days and perhaps even the hours and minutes until she was home again.
Angela, sembra ieri che eravamo picciridde.
Sono contenta che sei tornata. E quanto resti sull'isola?
Dipende dal signor Barone.
Angela, who is feeling really nervous, quickly realizes that she has feelings for her childhood friend. Even though they haven't seen each other in a long time, they instantly reconnect and get along just like before.
E dopo?
Dopo quando? Tra poche ore di cena.
Allora domani. Ti porto a vedere l'isola.
After hanging out for a few times, it's clear that there's a lot more going on under the surface. Angela, who is really determined and passionate, isn't thrilled about the idea of Tomasso asking Sara to marry him.
Mata! Che fai, non vieni?
Devo tornare a casa.
One windy afternoon, she decides to be brave and tells Sara how she feels, even going so far as to steal a kiss. In the midst of a challenging world, Sara and Angela embarked on a fervent love affair, although Sara struggles to navigate her emotions, at one moment explaining this is wrong, before ultimately surrendering to her desires. Their relationship unfolds with surprising ease given the societal norms of their era. Angela's life takes a turn when her dad decides to marry her off to Ventura, one of the guys who works for him at the quarry. But Angela isn't having any of it. She boldly tells her dad no, which is a huge deal for a girl in her situation. On top of that, she opens up about her feelings for Sara, which is a big step for her. In no time at all, she finds herself trapped in a dark storage room. The only way she can leave this gloomy place is if she agrees to marry Ventura, which would prove that she is straight. To protect her daughter and help her fit into a harsh world, Angela's devoted mother comes up with a bold idea. She suggests that they ask the priest, who is the most influential person in town after the Baron, to say that he made a mistake when Angela was born and announced that she is actually a boy. Angela will now be called Angelo. He will take over as his dad's successor at the quarry, and he can marry Sara. Even though they don't really like it, both the priest and the father agree to this plan. The story clearly shows how Angela, who calls herself a woman and goes along with the plan just to be with the one she loves, transforms into Angelo when she is in public. This brings up some really interesting ideas about gender identity and how people express themselves, especially in a world where male and female roles are very different from each other. This film is really impactful because it's based on real life events. Even though we can't know for sure how true the director's portrayal is, it's amazing to see how these women manage to love each other openly, even when they faced so many challenges. Angelo and Sara made the heartfelt decision to start a family, leading them to approach Tomasso with a unique request for him to be intimate with Sara. Even though Angelo struggled with feelings of jealousy, Sara became pregnant, but tragically she lost her life during childbirth, leaving behind a baby boy. Angelo was devastated by this loss. Now all he has left are the memories of Sara. In light of this heartbreaking event, Angelo chooses to embrace his identity as Angelo once more, dressing as a woman and nurturing Sara's child. Want more queer content? Then please subscribe and hit the notification bell.